Yo guys, welcome back.
Hello.
With isolation, I feel like things in close quarters could get... She's yawning.
I'm so tired. Is anyone else just like consistently tired? It doesn't matter how much you sleep at the moment. I'm just exhausted.
I do feel like just like when you're not moving much, then like you're just so susceptible to being tired so easy.
Sleepy.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, we just kind of wanted to share with you in this video some changes we made in our apartment. We have a 1-bedroom apartment in Vancouver. Like 1-bedroom apartments are not that big in Vancouver. Definitely not. Like 550 square feet. And if we didn't make some of these changes, we definitely feel like living together would not be very easy. So yeah, just kind of wanted to share with you guys some tips you could make to making your living space.
Some tips you could take to make your living space easier.
Yeah. So let's start all the way over at the front door.
I don't know why I agreed to start outside. I just realised if I go outside, she probably won't let me back in. Oh, there we go.
Hi, welcome to my crib. Well, we don't use the front door very often at the moment. So Zack is just keeping his light and his tripod up so he doesn't have to keep putting them away. So they get stored at the door because we don't open it. And then we're just making sure that when we come in, shoes off quickly, keys in the pod, everything that we've had outdoors kind of goes here and then in the press. And then we run straight over here to wash our hands. This is the kitchen, it can't move. It's well stocked. Well, it's semi-stocked at the moment. I feel like we're making our way through, which is good. Like we literally just bought rice.
So much rice.
Yeah, we still have a fair bit of rice. But rice is coming in handy as weights.
True.
There we go. But yeah, I moved the plant that was there over into our little plant corner, so now this is our alcohol stand that we don't drink.
Well, we've been drinking a bit more than we usually drink, to be honest. We've stocked up on Bailey's, some Bombay Sapphire, some vodka, red wine, Kahlua. Kahlua makes good baby Guinness in shots, and then we've got 2 5-litre boxes of wine.
This desk was already set up. I was obviously working from home before all this kind of happened, so that was fine. But then obviously Shauna joined and we had to set up something for her. So we got the kitchen table, which like, you know, is obviously we're not using anymore, but we're using it as for her desk. So she got a monitor, she got her laptop and a keyboard as well. So pretty much the same as what I have. And then we face with our backs to each other so that we don't have to look at each other for at least 8 hours per day. And honestly, that's pretty useful. We go into our own little bubbles for 8 hours a day. Like I'm working, I'm onto my clients, Shauna's onto her clients, and that in itself is good. Like I do kind of admire anyone that's not working at all, because I imagine that's a lot tougher. But yeah, we're busy in this kind of office-y section of our apartment.
Apart from the office kind of change, the biggest change is probably in this space, just because we actually ended up moving the TV out of the living space, just because we wanted to kind of differentiate like chill and work. I think that was our main thing. Like you're working here and then you go over to the couch and watch the telly there. There's just not enough differentiation in my mind. So we made a few changes. Obviously TV is in there. Our couch used to be here, but we actually changed it and put it on this side because we realized that this side of the apartment gets more sun. So it's nice in the mornings just to be able to sit in the sun. And we also just discovered that these 2 chairs actually fit perfectly right here. So one leg here and one leg just on the outside ledge. This is safe, don't worry. But we realized that we can fit 2 chairs here comfortably so we can actually sunbathe off the balcony. That doesn't really exist. So that was a great discovery, and one that I think is going to make our lives a lot easier. And as well as like being able to get the sun, we found that the view obviously is phenomenal here. We're so lucky, but it's helped to make it not feel so claustrophobic and like we're isolated, because I think these kind of like ceiling to floor windows just make this space feel so much bigger, because square foot wise this apartment's not big, but these windows make a hell of a difference. So we are blessed with this view.
This view literally changes every 20 minutes, like, so as you can see now it's going into sunset. We get the pinky kind of views over down there. We'll see Mount Baker. I don't know if you can see it now, but that's Mount Baker getting hit by the sun, so it's absolutely beautiful, which really just helps us feel a bit more calm with this kind of changing view the whole time.
We had loads of plants around the apartment. We actually just moved all the real ones over into this corner. A, because they love the light, they're doing so well and making me really, really, really happy. But B, it's like when you look out, it's like, okay, there's green, because we have quite a cityscape view. So it's nice just to have all the green here, and it just makes it feel a bit nicer.
And there are children.
And there are children right now, and they need to be watered today.
Who's being a good boy today?
This one. So
Have we named this plant?
No. So this leaf came up last week, this leaf came up this week, and there's a new shoot. Like,
so impressive, such a good boy.
It's so good. And then this guy, he was almost dead, and now look at him, he's doing fantastic. So it's funny what they say light and water does to plants.
Turns out it's true.
Yeah, it makes them survive.
So then there's like 2 more bits of functionality we get out of this room. Like, we're not done yet. So this room will be like, I'm still doing HIIT workouts every day just to keep my calories, keep burning as much calories as possible. So literally all I'm doing every day is just rolling up this mat, and then that's us. Oh, nearly hit Shauna's plants. Honestly, I've never heard, she gets so offended when I touch off her plants. But then I literally keep all my kind of gym stuff in here. Now, when I say gym stuff, I mean workout bands, skipping rope, and then there's a yoga mat there, but it's currently covered in a jigsaw puzzle because we bought a 1,000-word puzzle yesterday.
It's pieces.
Oh yeah, I said that actually on Instagram. I was like, a 1,000-word puzzle, and someone was like, what is a 1,000-word puzzle? I was like, piece. You know what, you're being pedantic.
Big word for this guy.
That's my new word. Well, no, I've been saying that word for a while. But yeah, so that is a nice workout space. And then last bit of functionality.
What is it?
Just here.
Where are you going?
This is, obviously I mentioned this in the last video, but this basically goes up as a brainstorming board on its stand, and this is kind of where we just plan out as well. So yeah, as you can see, we're getting a lot of use out of this room. In case you guys are wondering where we're eating, because obviously Sean is eating on the dinner, or working on the dinner table, we do have 2 stools there, so we're just using the countertop, which is fine. There's no one, obviously there's no one else dining with us, so it's perfecto. Back to Shauna.
And the reason we're doing this kind of Sean and Zack flow is because I'm holding a battery that's charging the camera, because the battery went just before we start recording.
Stop me moving here.
Hey Google, turn on bedroom.
So then we have our bedroom.
Bed.
And then we've obviously moved the telly in here, so it's actually lovely to be able to watch a movie in bed.
That's our new series.
Downton Abbey.
We just finished The Crown. We're now watching Downton Abbey.
Downton. So obviously we mentioned in the last video that it is way too bright in the mornings, so we have our curtain,
makeshift curtain,
under here, and that goes up in the evenings, because it makes a hell of a difference in terms of like the heat in the room and then the light in the morning. Because I used my mask one night.
You tried.
I didn't like it.
I don't know how anyone wears a mask.
I don't like it.
I feel like you cannot have much
I
on.
had a nice nap with my mask on one time, but I didn't like it at nighttime.
No nighttime.
No. So then obviously we come down here, we have all our wardrobes, they have not changed, and then our bathroom.
Yeah, so we've found
Has
that
not changed.
we've basically moved the toilet. No, the bathroom has not changed, of course. Because
One thing I did want to say.
Oh, she told me she was going to give a beauty tip. She didn't say what.
Yeah. So I always get my eyelashes done. Like, I always have my lashes done. I feel like it naked mole rat without them, and I hate it. But I asked my eyelash girl what I can be using to try and make my lashes grow during this, because obviously I can't get them done for ages and I don't want to feel ugly. So she told me to order castor oil. So I did, and I got an organic one. And I've been using it for like less than a week, twice a day. I think it makes a difference.
Show us, what are we putting on? Your eyelashes.
Yeah.
Look how disappointed. Oh wow. So beautiful.
I think it makes a
Amazing.
difference. Just don't put it in your eyeball.
I've been using it on mine too.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Don't use it. It's mine. But it only costs like $10. So that's like €7. No, €6.66 to be exact right now. So yeah, if you are struggling with your lack of eyelash extensions, get one of these.
55% of my followers are male, so a lot of people are like, no idea what you're talking
I don't
about.
care. That means 45% are women.
True. Good point. Well made. And now we're back to the beginning, because our apartment is small.
It's only little.
Yeah, so that is pretty much our apartment. There's nothing more to it, but it's definitely keeping us sane at the moment, to be honest. I think the main part is just not having a building blocking us, but I hope you guys get some ideas out of that. Just like, use your space. I would say don't be afraid to move things. Like, that's one thing. You know, most people are just like, no, that has a place. But like, this is different times. We're spending so much time in our apartment, like, move things to be practical. So, yeah.
Just try and make a little bit of zen in your home, or else you're gonna lose your shit.
So true. So guys, we're moving to a new YouTube video schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays is when I'll be uploading now.
I get Zack back.
The past couple of weeks were just kind of like a bit of testing, just for me to get used to uploading way more regular, and also, I think you forget how heavy this thing is. And yeah, we will catch you on Friday. Anything else you need to say?
Dinner time.
Yeah, we're gonna make tofu curry.
You're gonna make tofu curry. It's your turn.
Nice. See you guys.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my girlfriend and I love her.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. We're meant to have muscles.
I do have muscles. They're huge.